Hi guys, I'm Becky and I'm a qualified osteopath and currently doing my yoga teacher training. So I wanted to make a YouTube video today to help with tight necks and tight upper backs and shoulders. So I'm going to create a little bit of a yoga flow today to help loosen off those areas. So yeah, what we're going to do is just stretch all the muscles of the neck and the shoulders and the mid back, and then mobilize the spine, mobilize the shoulders, and we'll do a little bit through the wrists as well. So this is going to be really good if you work at a desk, because these are areas that people commonly get very tight. So yeah, I just want to say one more thing before we get started. If you do have a neck injury, so if you struggle with range of movement at the moment, or if you've got any pain with movement, please don't do this video. Go and get some help from a qualified medical practitioner. This video is kind of more for people that are just a little bit tight and can still move their neck, but just need to loosen off a little bit. So if you do have an injury, definitely go and seek some help rather than do this video. Okay, so we will get started. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. So this can be sitting cross-legged on the floor, you could be kneeling, and you could be propped up on a bolster or a pillow like this. This kind of takes the pressure out of the lower back and just makes it a little bit more comfortable. Or if this still isn't comfortable for you, you can sit in a chair as well. Okay, so we're going to close down our eyes, get nice and comfortable, and we're going to take a few deep breaths to start with. So nice and tall through your spine, lengthen through the crown of your head, draw your shoulder blades down and back, and just get nice and comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Slowly open your eyes. So we're just going to start with doing a bit of movement through our necks today. So we're just going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Just relaxing your shoulder blades down and back. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the right hand side. Feeling that stretch all through the left side of your neck. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left side again. This time just stay for the inhale. And exhale, roll your head round to the front, all the way over to the other side. Inhale here. Exhale, roll to the front again. All the way around. Inhale here. Roll around to the other side. When you get to the right side, just slightly look up. So just where the ceiling meets the wall, just to get a little bit of a stretch through the front of the neck. Inhale here. Exhale, roll to the front again. One more time on this side. Looking up slightly. Shoulders down and back. And roll to the front. Just meet back in center. Good. So we're going to do a little bit more of an assisted stretch this time. So we're just going to do what I call the 3 S's. So it's called side, sky, and sniff. You'll see why it's called sniff in a second. It's not very glamorous. So we're going to start with the left hand side again. So bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. Good. And then just put your left hand on top of your head. Just encouraging that side stretch a little bit more. So this is the side one. You're just keeping your eyes and your nose facing forward. Bring the right hand out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale. I'm going to bring your hand to the back of the head. And we're just going to look down slightly this time. And now you can see why it's called sniff. So you're going to feel this up the back of the right side of your neck. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, soften. Coming back to the side stretch. And then this time we're going to look up slightly. So this is the sky one. Just gonna put your hand on top of the eyebrow, the top eyebrow, and just kind of slightly looking up. So just again where the ceiling meets the wall. You don't want to extend too much. If this does cause any pinching in the back of the neck, just come back to your side stretch. One more breath here, and then back to center. Good, rolling the shoulders back, and we're going to go over to the other side. So right ear to your right shoulder, right hand on top of the head, and just stretching to the side. So eyes and nose facing forward for now, keeping the neck in neutral. Left hand out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, soften. Hand to the back of the head. Good. And we're going to sniff the other side. At least it's one way to remember this stretch. And feeling this down the back of the left hand side of your neck. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Coming back to the side. And then we're going to do the sky on the side, so hand just above the eyebrow. And just slightly tilting your head up. Again, if there's any pinching in this stretch, just come back to the side stretch. One more inhale. And exhale back to center. Good. Another few rolls of the shoulders. Should feel a little bit looser through the neck now. So we're just going to go through a side stretch. So inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, right hand down, left hand overhead. Just going to roll the bottom shoulder forward and the top shoulder back, just twisting our chest open towards the sky. Making sure you ground through that left sit bone. Don't let that hip lift up. Good. Feeling that stretch through the left hand side of the body. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, other side. Revolving your chest open towards the sky. Feeling that side stretch. Inhale, back to center. I'm going to take a twist to the right. Looking over your right shoulder. Good. Inhale, back to center. And exhale over to the left. Looking over your left shoulder. You should still feel a bit of a stretch to the side of the neck. And inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to your heart. So we're just going to do a bit of a stretch and opening up through the shoulders now. So this is called the circle of joy, and we're going to do this 3 times. So from your hands here, interlock your fingers, bring your hands to your chin. Inhale, elbows rise. Exhale, push the space in front of you away, round through the upper back. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Good. Exhale, circle the hands down and interlock your fingers behind your lower back. Inhale, bring the hands away from the lower back and look up. Exhale, back to center. Good. I'm just going to show you this from the side, so we're going to do this 2 more times. Good. So, inhale, interlock your fingers, elbows rise. Exhale, push away, round through the upper back. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, circle your arms down behind the lower back. Interlock your fingers, look up, inhale. Exhale, back to the center, hands to the heart. Good, 1 more time. So interlock your fingers. Inhale, elbows rise. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the lower back. Inhale, interlock your fingers, look up. Bringing the hands away from the lower back. Exhale, back to center. Good. Okay, now we're going to go over onto your hands and knees. So just move your pillow out of the way. Good. So we're going to come into a 4-point nail position or a tabletop position. And all we're going to do here is just turn one of our hands, so we'll start with our right hand, back towards our thighs. So your fingers are pointing towards your knees and the thumb is on the outside. Good, so gently leaning back towards our heels, feeling that stretch through the inner forearm. Keep a slight little bend in the elbow if you can, especially if you're hypermobile. Good, feeling that stretch through the forearm and just gently swaying from side to side. Good. One more breath here. And then we're just going to turn that hand over. I'm just going to counter strain that. So just doing the opposite side. Trying to keep the wrist crease on the mat to the leaning back. You should feel it through the front of your forearm. Good. And then we're just going to come over to the other side. Taking the left hand now. Fingers pointing towards the knees. Thumbs to the outside of the mat. Leaning back, keep a slight bend in the elbow. Try and keep the wrist crease as well on the mat here. You don't want to be up like this. And then just swaying from side to side. Good. One more breath here. And turning the hand over, just balancing out that stretch. Good. Okay, we're going to do one more stretch through the forearms. This is going to stretch all through these muscles here, which get really, really tight when you're typing and using a mouse. So even if you do that movement now, you'll see how much these muscles fire just even doing that small movement with your keyboard. So we're going to stretch out through the front of the arms. I actually only learned this stretch the other day and I thought it was amazing. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands together like this. So make 2 fists, bring your hands together so your fingernails are facing you. And then you're going to put your hands on the ground again. Don't put too much weight into your arms. And then you're just going to try and straighten through your arms, keeping your fists together. You should feel a big stretch through the forearms. Just bend your elbows again. Bring the fists together and then try and straighten your arms again. That's a good stretch. Good, okay. And then just planting the hands again. We're going to go through a few cat and cow poses now just to warm up the mid-back. So finding a neutral spine first of all, so your knees underneath your shoulders and your hands underneath your, knees underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips and hands underneath your shoulders. Okay, so inhale, we're going to look up and arch through the lower back. This is your cow pose. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, rounding through the spine. Looking towards your thighs. Inhale back to cow pose, arching the lower back, slightly look up. Try not to hyperextend the neck. Exhale back to cow pose, cat pose. Getting my cat and cow mixed up. This is like an angry cat. Inhale back to cow. One more time, exhale into cat pose, rounding through your back, looking towards your thighs. And back to a neutral spine. Good. So now we're just going to stretch through our lats, so those are the muscles down the sides of the shoulders here. So we're going to walk our right hand in front of our left hand as far as we can. So you want both hands to be in line. And then you're just going to bend your left elbow and sit right back. Good, so you should feel a stretch through this side of the body. Stand here one more breath, I'll show you it from the front. So hands like this, walking the hand in front of the other hand as far as you can, bending the back elbow and leaning your bum back towards your thighs. Good. Coming back through center. Walking the other hand in front, sending the bum back to the heels. Good. You should feel the stretch through the side of the left side of the body. So all through here. Good. And coming back through center. So back to your neutral spine. We're going to do a little shoulder and mid-back mobilization. So you're going to inhale, rise the left hand up to the sky. Good. Exhale, we're going to thread it through. So this is called threading the needle. And if you can, just place that shoulder and your head on the ground. So you can bend this top elbow as much as you need to, just to get your shoulder and your head resting on the ground. Once you're here, bringing this right hand over to the side, coming onto the top of the fingertips. And so see how my chest is quite closed off here. I'm going to open that chest up. So I want to stack this shoulder on top of the other shoulder. Just like this. Good. So you're not here. You're opening up through the chest. One more deep inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Planting that right hand back down. Reach the left hand up towards the sky again. Big inhale. And exhale. We're just going to do that one more time on this side. All the way down. Relax your shoulder and your head onto the mat. Good. Bringing that right hand out to the side. And then just try and stack the shoulders. So you should feel this in between your shoulder blades. And on the left hand side of your rib cage. One more inhale. Exhale, relax into the stretch. Plant the right hand. Left hand reaches up to the sky with an inhale. And exhale. Plant that hand back down. So we're just going to do the same thing on the right hand side. So reaching the right hand up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Threading it through. Neck and shoulder come onto the mat. I'm just going to show you this from the front so you stay as you are. So you're on the mat. And then bring this left hand out to the side. And then you're going to use that to help you stack your shoulders on top of each other. So see, you're not going to be closed off like this. You're going to open your chest up towards the sky. One more inhale here. Exhale, relax and soften into the stretch. Plant this hand back down. Inhale, the right hand comes up towards the sky again. One more time on this side. Exhale, thread it through. Coming onto the fingertips of the left hand again. And just opening the chest towards the ceiling. Stacking your shoulders. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh. Good. Plant that hand back down. Reach up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Back to a 4-point kneel. So from here, we're going to come back in a child's pose. So you can bring your knees wide if you like, or you can bring your knees together. It's whatever's most comfortable for you. I prefer my knees just over hip width apart, and then bring your big toes together. Pushing your bum back towards your heels, and then walking your hands out in front of you. If this feels really uncomfortable on the fronts of your feet, you can tuck your toes if the front of your feet is not accessible for you. So you can actually keep your toes tucked if you need to. Walking the arms out in front of you as far as you can. And relax your forehead onto the mat. Coming up onto your fingertips, so we're going to activate through our arms. This can be called cupcake hands, which I think is great. You imagine you've got 2 cupcakes underneath your hands. And then relaxing your forehead back onto the mat. Pushing the bum back to the heels. From here, we're going to walk our hands over to the left hand side, stretching that right arm out as much as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Walk your hands back to center. And then all the way over to the other side. Left hand reaches out as far as it can. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Come back through center. Good. Coming back to your seated position. Just want to show you one last stretch so you can grab your pillow again. Good. So back to your seated position. You should be feeling nice and open through the neck and shoulders now. So this is why I wanted to show this one last, because I do know a lot of my patients can struggle with this one. So what we're going to do is it's a really good stretch for stretching the muscles in between the shoulder blades and your spine, so called your rhomboid muscles. So what we're going to do is arms stacked on top of each other like so. It doesn't matter which one's on top because we're going to do both. So I call this Russian dancing arms, but I don't know if it actually is Russian dancing, but you know the dancing when people like kick their legs out like this. It's the easy way to remember it. So we're going to start like this. And then you're going to slide your arms away from each other until your elbows stack like that. And then we're going to bring our arms up like this. So basically the full posture is when you can put your palms of your hands together, like so. And if you can go that far, then go for it. So if you can get there, that's fine. If you're here, that is absolutely fine as well. And if this isn't comfortable, you can actually just hold on to your shoulders instead. So you can do this. You can be here, or you can be here. I'm going to show you halfway, just because I know a lot of people can't get to here. So I'm going to show you from here. All you're going to do is reach the arms up towards the sky. Bring the chin to the chest. And then you're going to round through the upper back and reach your arms forward, keeping the elbows glued together. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, relax. Trying to keep the shoulders down, not letting the shoulders come up to the ears. Coming back up to center and then uncrossing your arms. And then just put your other arm on top. So you can do the same thing. This is called eagle arms. Stacking the elbows on top of each other, and then you can be here and you can fold forward like that, or you can be here, the one I just showed you. Leaning forward. I'm going to show you the full posture now. So holding on to the palms of your hands, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, chin to the chest, round through the upper back, leaning forward. Inhale here. Exhale, soften through your back. And come back to center. Unfolding your arms, and that's it. That's us done for neck and shoulders for today. So I wanted to keep this short and sweet because I do know a lot of my patients say they don't have time for yoga, so I just wanted to show that you can get really good neck and shoulder stretch without doing a full yoga class. Sorry for the people who wanted a shavasana in this, but I'm trying to kind of keep it a blend between osteopathic stretches and a yoga class, just to make it accessible for everybody. I will do kind of more full yoga classes in the future, but yeah, so I just wanted to make this very accessible for everyone, and I hope you've enjoyed this class. Thank you.